I'm gonna try to build a house in Minecraft, but I can't see anything. I'm using a resource pack that replaces every single block in the game with a white square, meaning instead of seeing this, I'll see this. I even replaced the name of every block with nothing, so there's literally no way for me to tell what block I'm using. I can't even look blocks up in the creative inventory. So let's get right into it, and hopefully it's a bit better than the last one. All right, here's the plot. This is the last time I'm gonna see it before the house is finished with like textures and everything. So let's turn the pack on and get started. All right, here it is with the white textures, of course. I guess we just get right into it. I do kind of have a bit more of a plan for this one than I usually do for these kind of builds. I don't know. I just kind of want to go for another like kind of suburb style house again. I gotta find brick. From what I remember, this should be brick. I think it should be brick because there's the wall, all that stuff. For anyone who's new, I could hear what sounds the blocks make, but that's about the only way I could figure out anything. So let's get started with wherever I'm gonna put the garage. I don't really know yet. I'm gonna basically try to use like brick everywhere I want brick immediately because I know I'm gonna get rid of it and then I'm not gonna be able to find it again. So we're just going for like a brick foundation. I think is about all I'm gonna use it for. Oh, what is this? Bring this forward too. Like a big rectangle here. This is gonna be kind of the main part of the house, I think. Like something like that for the shape. I kind of want to almost put like a tower, but it doesn't really fit. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway for a bit of verticality, you know. Maybe the center's here. Something like that. I think I am gonna put a tower here. I don't know. We'll see. I have pickblock off, by the way. I don't think I said that in the intro, but yeah, I got pickblock off. But yeah, that's a brick foundation down. I think. I don't see what's wrong with that. I think I could, you know, kind of ignore brick now. I kind of want to go for a white wall though, which when it starts getting a bit tough because if I grab the wrong wood, I'm kind of cooked. And I'm assuming it's just in the order they're added, but I think bamboo's last, so I think that's why there's the double stair. I guess. So I'm gonna say this is pale. So of course we have the log, the wood, stripped wood. Because it's only natural one, so obviously it's a log. So I think this is planks. I think this is pale planks. I don't think that's the riskiest guess here. So let's fill these walls in. Yeah, I think I want these two window things in the front, and then pretty simple shape for the rest of it, honestly. If I'm building out of like cherry, we're very cooked, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. The problem is like the more times I do this challenge, the less like difficult it'll be, you know? Well, yeah, so I kind of space them out every month so I don't like remember too much. The difficult stuff is the stone kind of blocks. But yeah, let's just fill this in. The garage will be lower though. Something like that. But yeah, let's fill this in. No world edit, of course, because if I use world edit, I might like accidentally like, I don't know, obviously I don't want to set stuff with world edit, but I might like somehow figure out the block if it shows it anywhere, so I'm not gonna use it. And obviously I can't like set a block, or that's just cheating. I don't know why I'm putting a tower on this. It just kind of defeats the purpose of like a modern sort of house, but I kind of just want a bit of verticality in it, so we'll get a tower. This feels too wide. I think I want to make it 5. Maybe not. Maybe 6 is fine. It just feels it feels too like substantial looking. I don't know. Whatever. We can always make it taller because I'm pretty confident that I know how to find pale. Or I guess if this is not pale, then I know how to find whatever block I used. You know, it's the one before bamboo. That's not bad. Make it 1 taller for now. I do want to texture this though a bit. So what I'm going to do that is just the stripped version. That's usually how you texture this kind of stuff. So if this is bamboo. Yeah, so if this is the wood I chose, then this should be like all 6 sides pale stuff, you know what I mean? I feel like I say you know what I mean a lot, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, oh, that was the brick. It's this, right? I think. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support recently in general. Channel's been growing like crazy. Like a third of the way to 100K, which is, you know, insane. You know, subscribe. I'm trying to pass net spend in subscribers this year, so, you know, they're pretty sick. I think I'm gonna add a little like offshoot over here. I think I'll just slope the roof up on it. Okay, so slot 1 should be planks and slot 2 should be stripped wood, I think. If not, this part will look kind of a bit odd, but whatever. Hopefully I'm placing most of these in like the right orientation too, because I think that would look really ugly if I just didn't. All right, I think that should be it about texture. Let's figure out where I want windows. One here, obviously. Because of 1 here. The problem is the floor is going to be like here, but the roof will be 1 higher probably, so that's probably all the window I could fit there. I think I'll put a little thing coming out the back too. I kind of want this to be maybe not like super complicated, but at least have an interesting shape, you know, because if you can't see texture, then it's a lot easier to honestly focus on the shape of the house. So we'll put a little something here, nothing crazy. All right, I think I'll make this one taller. Put a big window here. Maybe we'll put a kitchen here. All right, anywhere else for a window? I guess right here. Maybe here. I don't know. 2 smaller ones. I honestly have no idea. Maybe put a roof coming off here. For the roof, by the way, I want to try to get a colorful block, but I don't know which one. Like, I'm thinking either like blue copper or like red nether brick almost. I don't know. I think white base with a red roof or a blue roof would look good. Kind of like for the blue at least, like the kind of like tin roof sort of houses. You know what I mean? Like with the metal roof. I think it's tin. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't. Whatever. Who cares? But I think that's the shape of the house. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's put these blocks over here. I'm trying not to clear my inventory, obviously. All right, so let's think about roof blocks here. There's a few different ways I can look at this, and the way I'm thinking about it is like risk versus reward. And this is obviously copper. Okay, copper, stair, you know, and then all the block variations, and there's 8 versions of it. Like, this is obviously copper. So if I want just like to probably get the right block, this is what I want, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just gonna have to go for that, the safe choice really, because like I think red nether brick would actually look pretty good, or like even like mangrove or something, but I'm not confident enough in finding it. Like one of these is red nether brick. There's no way I'm finding that. There's just not. So I think we're gonna go for this, which should, yeah, that's copper. Okay, that's definitely copper. I don't know what height I want to do the windows. I don't know what height I want to do the roof at. Maybe something like this. I don't know if I want it here or a block lower. I'll think about it. I like when like the build has like a good amount of height to it though, so I think that works. I like to make this one a block lower, a bit of variation. I would like to texture this. I mean, I was about to say it would be hard, but I don't think it would, because I know where I got this from. Ideally to be separated, but I don't feel like moving the whole house over. I don't think, unless I want to. Do I? Nah, I don't think so. All right, I think I'm gonna actually do that. I will use world edit, but I'm gonna keep all the world edit in so that you know I don't cheat. Okay, well, keep the whole thing in. Pause 2, and then we move it over 1. And now it's a 3-block gap. And then this should be brick. And this should be wood. Pretty simple. Obviously didn't cheat. And yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill this in. In my head, I like the way this looks. But obviously I don't know if it actually looks like that or not. Okay, that's the wrong height. Huge. Very cool, very cool. Okay, this is not meant to be that high. Alright. I'm gonna make this a bit taller. Trying to think of where windows will go. I think this is gonna look garbage. This tower. I think this is gonna look very bad. But whatever, you know, it's part of the fun. Hopefully I'm not building a log right now. I'm probably building a log right now. Okay. And I think for this, I want the stairs to come up like this. I'm actually really confident with this build. This is the most confident I've been on one of these white builds yet, because, you know, the last 2 were a bit more experimental, but I think the copper roof is probably what's making me a bit more confident on this one. I mean, I honestly don't even know if I'd build something with this color scheme normally. At least like what I think this color scheme is. Because, you know, I think I have brick base, white wall, and like a bluish roof, which I think should look good. That isn't horrible, I don't think. It might be. It might be horrible. I think I'm just gonna evenly mix both of these two, because I don't know which is which. I guess I could just get them out again, but I'm pretty sure I got that pretty correct there. Come on, that's not that bad. All right, let's get the slabs out. I want this part to be slab. I guess. I was thinking of making it lower, but that seems fine. I'm gonna get these 2 blocks out again and just make sure I'm using planks. Bamboo, this should be plank, and this should be log. So plank first, log second. Unless I just messed up now, which would be crazy. But whatever. All right, let's fill these walls in, just so I can stop worrying about it. All right, we're in there. It's kind of weird overlap, but whatever. It's not the worst thing ever, you know? I notice I say that way too much, by the way, and, you know, I'm sorry about that. Like, I'll say something like isn't horrible, or that it's not bad. Like, I will never say something positive, but whatever. It's fine. Just the way it is. All right, for shape, it's not horrible. Oh my god, I just did it. I swear there was like a bit of time between those clips. Sorry, I didn't even remember that I said that. Let's get this roof in. I think I'm gonna just do like something simple. I don't know. I think that's too high, but I don't know. Like we could start at like here, I guess. Connects a bit better too, I think. It's not bad. Got this one. All right, that's kind of the shape about it in here. Just kind of fill up any missing blocks, I guess. That is not the right block. Oh my, that was almost disastrous. I almost went around in detail with that. This should be, I think. fit a window here. I'm not sure about this tower. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. All right, that's like the main structure of the house and I think I can get rid of these blocks for the most part. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll regret that. All right, iron, very simple to find. Just look for a door. Should be iron blocks. Quick garage, of course. Get the trap door. Debug stick, obviously. Okay. Glass. Again, I can't search, so should be pretty simple to find though, right? This one, what? White, black, gray, light gray. I think. I don't know why it's a different height on that like side, but I don't flick in the blocks back out, so we'll keep it like that. Yeah, who cares? I care. I gotta strive for perfection, but we'll leave it like that. All right. Oh, this one. Okay, driveway. I guess probably next. It's like a natural block section, but I don't know the order of that. Probably just grass, dirt, stone, but I'm not confident enough. All right, where are we at here? Wood, stone. This is stone because it has a button and a slab pressure plate. Sorry, so this gotta be stone. Is there any other way to identify cobblestone? I don't know. Say this is cobblestone. We find natural block. Pretty sure andesite. I think I made this mistake on like the last one. I think andesite is the third one, right? So this is one of them. Yeah, I think andesite's the last one. I'm just gonna say that's andesite, and we're gonna hope. I'm gonna leave that block there so I remember where it ends. Thinking ahead here, being smart. Trying to for once, at least. All right, if I messed up even one of those blocks, I'm cooked. Okay, I want a sidewalk here. I want a door. Door should be simple. I mean, whether this is birch or spruce, it's a good door, so it's fine. But sandstone. It has a wall. It has a few variants. I don't know exactly. I'm not sure. I don't know. Could just do brick. I know where brick is, I think. I forget where brick is. Did I ever know where brick was? This one's brick, I think. I remember there was 3 in a block here. I think we'll just do... Brick is the safest. I think we'll just do a brick path. That's not brick. What am I placing? Oh no. Okay, wait. I thought brick was... There was like a chunk of 3, and I thought brick was the middle one, right? Oh, did I grab this one? Okay, yeah, this brick, okay. I hope. Hopefully I got all that. Whatever. Alright. I'm not really a fan of the tower, but whatever, who cares? Alright, let's, pretty simple. Grass should literally be the first block, right? Let's get brick out again, because I'm stupid. Actually, no, maybe get a log off of this. What is the order of the wood? I forget if it's oak spruce or oak birch. I don't remember. I think it's oak spruce. We're just gonna hope this is stripped spruce, I think it should be. It sounds like log at least. Hope this isn't dirt, because time is frozen on this world. So we'll just like never grow. We're gonna commit to this and just hope it's the right one. I might like stairs more. I feel like I like stairs more. Do a mix here, he's big. All right, then trapdoor, we're just gonna commit to the same set. So hopefully it's this one. All right, that's like most of it. All right, what now? Lanterns, I guess that's not really a challenge. They're white, but they obviously still have their shape, which maybe in the next one I could make everything just be a white square. I don't know. Get a few lanterns around, not too many. I don't want to overdo it. Let's get chain, which again, still has its shape, so it's not really difficult to find. Okay, let's get some plants around. That's, again, a very easy one. I think I'll do a decent tier on this one. We'll give it a shot. Should be some flower pots up here. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot trapdoors on that one too. I think it was the second set we used. I'm pretty sure. So it should be pretty good. All right. Leaves. That's what I was thinking. A little bit of a blank there. These aren't white in the inventory, but they're white when I place them. So this isn't really part of the challenge, honestly. These might look good as like these might look good as like hedges. Or something like that. Maybe not. Maybe this looks horrible. I'm pretty confident this will look all right. Let's get some grass around and ferns, of course. All right, so that's the outside of I've done, I think. Quick recap. Hopefully I have brick as a foundation, pale oak walls with, logs mixed in for texture. I have a blue copper roof. I think that's what I have so far, and I think that should look decent. Hopefully. Maybe not. Let's get a quick interior in. This tower wall is gonna be weird, but it's a very big space. Oh my god, why do I gotta keep doing this to myself? Let's get the pale out again. Should be what, above the... This is bamboo. This is pale. This is pale, I think. Let me try to clean this roof up too. That should be pretty easy to find, I think, because it's, you know, in this kind of set. Should be this one. Let's do this. Kind of clean up. All right. I want to find sandstone, but that's just not gonna happen. Just gonna go off aura. This one. If this is sandstone, I would literally like give someone watching like $1 or something. What sound is that? It's like mud bricks, I think, or some shit. Whatever. Whatever. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't get the stair when I was. That's intentional. Actually, I wanted the stair to be an oak stair. Let's get a pale stair out. I'm saying pale. I think it's pale. It should be pale. I mean, if it's not pale, I'm cooked. If this whole house is, yeah, like cherry or mangrove, it's over for me. My career is over. Oh, so a colorful thumbnail. What was I in here for? This. Yeah. Let's get a spruce door, hopefully. Scaffolding should be easy to find. It shouldn't have a custom model. Yeah, that's, you know, whatever. And then we'll get some lanterns. All right, that's the garage. Maybe paintings, if I can find them. It's like hard to miss. Hopefully that's not the villager one, but we'll see. All right, this is a very big space. I don't know what to do with this space, honestly. It is way too big for me to feel like doing interior on this, but we'll run it up. No, I'm actually very excited to do interior here. I'm gonna say the fourth one's birch. No, the fourth one is jungle. I remember making that mistake during the first part of the series. Third one's birch or spruce, either way. I don't mind mixing birch and spruce because those are, like, in my opinion, two of the best wood types for like flooring and like accent stuff. So if I mess it up, it's fine. Okay. Let's get pale back out. I should just keep this on me. I keep having to get it out. And I'm gonna mess it up at some point. I'm scared, like, that when I went to detail, or like when that one point where I swapped the blocks in my inventory and like got them again, that I got like crimson wood or something. That's kind of my fear, but it's pretty good. All right, let's just pretend this corner kind of isn't here for now. Which makes this easier for everybody, you know? Get that copper back out. Just the fourth one is what I've been doing this whole time. All right. Table. Insightful commentary, I know. Should be strip log. Let's get oak stair. Dining area. Boom. Huge. Trapdoors. Why not? Let's get a lantern, hopefully. Maybe. Somewhere. Anywhere. The worst part is just having to scroll through to find stuff. I'm going to find flint and steel. That should be in tools, right? Yeah, items don't have custom texture. It's just like, it's kind of just pointless extra work. So they look like that. Whatever. It's fine. Oak pressure plates, I guess, for like plates. Oh, those are not pressure plates. Oak pressure plates, I guess, for plates here. And that's the dining area. Let's get what's this thing? Put a kitchen here, I guess. Actually, no. This is a very important section. I got comments on the 1 minute house, 1 minute, 10 minute, 1 hour house video saying that I basically would do anything but build a bedroom for some reason. So we're gonna put a bedroom in here. It's kind of a small bedroom, but it's a bedroom. This is hopefully a red bed, the only bed that matters. I wish I knew where bookshelves were. Carpet somewhere, anywhere. Where's the color blocks tab? Okay. All right. That counts, right? Yeah, I'm kind of gonna speed this interior thing as always. I'm kind of like unsure if I want to keep interiors like as like a main focus on this channel or not. I got a lot of comments saying they enjoy it, so maybe, but we'll see. I won't like stop doing it. I won't be like stopping doing them or anything, but I don't know. All right. Kitchen, I guess. Actually, let's real quick. I have an idea. I want to get spruce out, which hopefully is this spruce log. I think it would be good to like kind of segment the space a bit, like supports and stuff. I don't really know. Just kind of add a bit, like, to break up the room a bit. And yeah, it looks pretty decent. Let's get a couple lanterns hanging from that, I guess. All right. What's to do with the rest of the space? Let's put a kitchen here, actually. Where's the door? Right here. Where's like a cake at? Just ignore the fact that this has texture, right? You know, just ignore that. Let's get a lantern. We'll get an entertainment space. That's probably about the interior done, I think. Well, like done to my standard, you know. Whatever. A gaming desk here or something. I don't know. Huge gaming setup right here. You know, maybe we just call it. Let's get some carpet in, and then I think we're probably about done. It should be a gray of some sort. Let's get maybe a lantern or two, and then we're done. All right. It looks all right. I don't know. I still don't know about the tower. I think it might look better without it, but I wanted some verticality. But all right, let's turn the pack off. I'm nervous. Oh no! Please, please. What? Wow. Wait a minute. Yo. All right, come on. Like, that is crazy. What? That is literally exactly what I thought I built. No way. There's no way. There's literally no way. The texturing is a bit bad. I expected that, but no way. I like the palette. Oh, that's okay. That's a bit of a. Other than that, though, I like the palette. I'm not the biggest fan of the tower, which I expected, but I like the palette. I even got the stone right. Okay. Okay, that was deep slate. Little miscalc there. Okay, the interior, you know, yeah, could have been better. I thought this was spruce. Yeah, I thought this was spruce, but I actually got birch log and, like, you know, stripped birch wood and everything. But okay, bookshelves look good. Gaming setup looks good. I honestly, it was brown. Thought that was red, I'll say. Still not a bad interior though. Too much birch. I wanted some contrast. I was hoping for a lot of spruce accents, which I seemed to nail like once. I thought those were spruce too, but I'm happy with this. I can't complain. Let's get shader look. Shader view. Honestly, I really like it. I like the palette. I wasn't 100% sure of it. I like it. Not the biggest fan of the tower, but overall, I like the house. I should have made the tower a bit thinner, I think is probably my issue with it. But yeah, this house is dedicated to my patron, AJ SimSim. I really appreciate your support. For just $3, you get access to every house I built for the channel, like schematics of them and downloads, all that kind of thing. Discord rank, you know, all that stuff. You know, I appreciate your support, basically. House dedicated to you, all that stuff. Yeah, with that, I think it's kind of the end of the video. Join the Discord, join the Patreon, subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed. Yeah, before it ends, shout out to my patrons, Aelic, Dragon, ThaMango, Luke007, Agony, and Claire. I appreciate your support. Those are my $8 patrons, of course. I'll read your name, you know, cool. But yeah, see you guys next one. Thanks for watching.